nose itch. Hi everyone, welcome. Today is my Friday favorites and flops, and on my eyes today, just so I don't forget, I am wearing the Too Faced Romantic Eye Palette. I'm like obsessed with that palette. I just love the way it looks. And I use the L'Oreal gel the L'Oreal Lacquer liner in the navy color, which I haven't pulled out in a while. Okay, first I wanted to start with just my hair. So I've been trying to wear my hair naturally curly. Now this is not naturally curly. Today I used a waver for this, but I do have really naturally curly hair, and I have been going back to, this is one of my favorite, it's doesn't have a whole lot left, but this is one of my favorite curling creams. This is by Sexy Hair, and it's the Curly Sexy Hair Cream. It is just a curling cream, and you just put it has a really nice smell, and you just put it in your hair and rub it out through your curly hair when it's wet, and then when it dries it just gives it a little bit more texture. So for this hair, I just air dried my hair and then went through it with the curler, and then took some oil and just kind of like ran it through my hair. It's really rainy and gloomy outside, and so I had plans to have like more of a beachy look today, but then when my hair got even more wet and it was already air dried curly, so I was just like, okay, I gotta go with this. So here we go. But I really love this stuff. It's like one of my go-tos, so if you have curly hair, this is a great styling cream for you. I've done a video, but it was like way back when I didn't have a good camera, on my favorite hair products for curly hair, but I think I'm going to do my overall favorite hair products. Is that something that you guys would be interested in? Just like my holy grail hair product stuff, or maybe like what's in my shower, or I don't know. I'm trying to think of, you know, I try and think of like videos that would be interesting all the time, and I was thinking I might do something like my holy grail products, like things that I will always repurchase, but I've done like things I would repurchase video before. Or maybe like, you know, my favorite hair products type thing, because I have a lot of hair products. But anyway, I shall be using the Laura Mercier Silk Cream Foundation. I'm in the color Rose Ivory. I will try and link that video right here if you'd be interested in seeing it. I really love this foundation. In the video, I showed me using this Miracle Skin Transformer. This is a primer, a Hydrate, Prime, Enhance, Mattify, and Protect. It has SPF 20 in it. This is the, you can get this from Sephora. It has a little bit of a tint to it, and a lot of you said like, oh, that looked really good. Like, it definitely evens out your skin tone. It makes my makeup stay on forever, and if you aren't looking for a whole lot of coverage, or just a little bit, it has pretty good coverage. It has the feeling, it's very silky feeling, very nice, glides over the skin. It improves your pores and fine lines and imperfections. I absolutely love this stuff, and this is in the color Light is what I was using it in. I just paired it with this foundation. I've been using this under all of my foundations recently, and I love it. Another like huge standout of the week, and I also use that in the foundation routine, is this mineralized skin finish from MAC, and this is in Definitely Defined. This is in the new Extra Dimension collection. It's just so pretty, like such a pretty highlight. It's like a white champagne, and then this one is a little bit different color on the other side, so that's the two of them. You can see that one's really bright, and then if you swirl it all together, that's the color it makes swirled all together, which is generally what I do, so that's the top swatch right there. I love this. I wear it on the tops of my cheeks today, and I absolutely just love the way it comes out. It's so silky and buttery, so you can try and pick that up right now from MAC. I think it says coming soon on the website, which is really annoying because it said that for like probably a couple of weeks now, so just keep checking there for it. There's 3 available. It's the lightest one. Out of the 3, only one of them is available, so in the darkest shade. So hopefully it's coming soon. You can still get your hands on it. Check Nordstrom's and Macy's also. That I hit pan on, and I'm like, woohoo! I love this. This is Tarte's Park Avenue Princess. It's a bronzer, and this is in the small size. I found it at Ulta, and it was like just the like a smaller travel size, and it came with a Tarte blush in Doll Face. I just love, I have it on today. I just really love the way it warms up a complexion. I use this also for blush sometimes, and I really, really like it. This is the one with the shimmer in it, so if you're looking to completely contour with it, I would get the matte one. But this is nice to use as just an all over bronzer, especially coming into the spring summer months. So I really, really love this, and I'm excited that I hit pan on it. Gonna use it up and probably purchase it in the full size. Like, that's how much I love it. One thing that I have mentioned before that I like cannot get enough of, and I just have to say, this Tarte Pure Maracuja oil. You would think putting oil on your face would seriously be like, no, don't do it. But after I wash my face, I've just been dropping a few drops of this oil on my skin and then rubbing it in, and it is I cannot tell you how moisturized my skin feels when I wake up in the morning. I absolutely love this stuff. I definitely like purchasing, this is a little sample size bottle that I got, but I could, like, if you purchase the full size bottle of this, it would seriously last you years. So definitely a great investment, and when this is all used up, I will be purchasing the full size of it. I love, love, love it. It smells like olive oil, so hopefully they're not just dumping olive oil in. My friend Sarah was like, hopefully we're not paying for olive oil. We might be, but it works so great at moisturizing your skin. So really, really love that. Two lip products that I haven't been able to get away from this week are this Baby Lips. I'm wearing it today. This is the Maybelline Baby Lips in Pink Punch. I love this color. It's just so nice and wearable. It gives such a pretty color to your lips. If you are uncomfortable wearing like pink lips, maybe you could start with the Baby Lips. This one's pretty pigmented. It's definitely one of my favorites. It gives such a pretty natural, like, just throw on color. I've really been enjoying wearing these, and they feel really good on the lips. Now, they don't last a long time, so be prepared to carry it with you and reapply. But as for color and feeling great on the lips, I just really love it. And then also I've been loving this lip butter in the color Sorbet. It's just a really pretty pink color. It's very punchy and nice. As you can see, it's a little bit lighter. This is a little bit darker than this, obviously way darker. But this gives such a nice creamy color to the lips. So really been loving those lip products this week. The last thing that I've really been loving this week are these Scandalize eyeliners. These are the Rimmel Scandalize Waterproof Kohl Kajols. This is in the color Taupe. I don't have anything like that, so I picked that up. Really, really nice. It's probably a really nice color to wear on your waterline if you don't want to go too dark. And then I thought it'd be fun and experiment with this baby blue. I wore this on the waterline the other day, and it really opened up my eyes, and I just love the brightness of that color. So it's in the color light blue, and these definitely are waterproof and last all day. So I highly recommend them. I have it in black and then a brown one as well. Oh, and then a nude one. They make a nude. Flop of the week, and I hate to call this a flop, but maybe I had higher expectations. So I got this Garnier Rollerball, and I thought it, like, people said it gave sheer coverage, but I always see it and people say it gives light coverage. Here's my only tip with this. It has caffeine in it, so it's supposed to, like, you know, wake you up under the eyes, but it just doesn't give, like, what I... So my camera battery died, so this is a little bit later, so I'm going to say the only thing that changed is I'm wearing Revlon lip butter and strawberry shortcake. Okay, so I was talking about this, and I don't want to call it a flop because it, like, I was swatching it on my hand. It has sheer coverage. It says it has sheer coverage. It's like a little bit watery. I don't know if you guys can see, but I don't know. It just doesn't... I thought it had like a little bit more coverage than it actually did, but you know what? It says sheer tint on it, anti-dark circle roller. I feel like I have a lot of bags under my eyes recently just because I haven't been getting a whole lot of sleep. So I got this in hopes that that would help. It does help the bags, but I was thinking maybe it was going to be like an awesome concealer. I have heard if you let this sit on your eyes a little bit and like let it get a little bit more tacky, sometimes it has a little bit more coverage than the watery sheerness of it, but if you're gonna get this because you think like me that it was a lot of coverage, then don't. You're definitely gonna need another under eye concealer. But as for helping dark circles, I do feel like it helps. So this is not a flop, it's just a like, hey, I don't know if you think what I used to think about it, but it's not as much of coverage as one would originally have thought. My actual flop of the week. So I got this Milani Eye Tech Bold liquid liner, and I really like the Jordana liquid or felt tip liner. I really love that because I feel like it's nice and easy to make a wing. I also really have been, but the Jordana one isn't waterproof. So that was the only thing that I don't like about that one. But I have found Stila makes an amazing waterproof stay all day liquid liner. I absolutely love it. It's like I use it every single day almost that I'm wearing black because I love it so much. And I showed it in my iMats haul. But this little thing, I don't know. It's like I can't get, the line is really black and it's nice, but I feel like it's like too chubby almost. Like the felt tip, I don't know if you can see that, but it feels like too chubby. So like I said, it makes like a good line and stuff, but going up to my eye to like do it, I just feel like it's too chubby and like too intrusive, and I don't feel like I have as much control as something with the Jordana Fabuliner or the Stila Stay All Day one. So those are the ones I prefer. The product of this works great, but the packaging, it's like really just difficult for me. I like it smaller and less big. And also this is not waterproof. So I have like, you know, runny eyes, and I feel like I really could use something that is waterproof. If you don't care about it staying all day, then that's up to you. I just don't like to put liquid liner on and then have pieces of it part ways in the middle of the day and like flake off. Story. Would you guys want to see a room tour? Because I keep forgetting, like I took a bunch of videos of like of this room a while ago, but I haven't done it in a while. I never posted it because I ended up switching cameras. So would you guys be interested in seeing a room tour? Like, I have redone a lot of stuff in this room. It's our guest room. Hang on, let me just show you. So this is the bed, and then I have had a lot of questions about these. I got these frames at Goodwill, and I just spray painted them green, and then the pillows and the bedding are all from TJ Maxx. This is like where I keep all my stuff, like when I'm going through stuff. There's all my little toilet paper from wiping my hand. That's some stuff from a haul, and my wig. And then the lamp over there, I found that lamp. It was like a brass lamp at Goodwill, and I just covered the top thing with fabric and spray painted the base. And then this chest of drawers I found, it was like just an oak wooden chest of drawers. I found that at Goodwill as well, and then I painted it, and then I kind of did like a gray glaze over it. And then I have my friend's pack and play that I need to give back to her. This is an impromptu room tour. And then this is just like an old hutch that I tried to, this was my first like redo project, and it just did not take very well. So I just stained it and added silver hardware, and then I just have like candle stuff on top of it too, but it's like really dusty and fingerprinty. So this is my husband's old dresser when he was little, and I just stained this thing, and then those are the owls. The red one and the orange one came from my friend Joanna, and then the green one I got at Hobby Lobby. I think the red one and the green one both came from Hobby Lobby, but my friend Joanna kind of collected them. Everyone used to ask. I don't know where I found this lamp. I just have like a little cross hanging there. This is the little chair that I sit in. It's one of our dining room chairs, and just like a little pillow. I think I found that at Target. And then I just have a lamp, and then this is a chair someone one of my friend's mothers redoes furniture, and she painted that and redid it, so it kind of just like goes with the green in the room. And then that's outside. That's my front view. I'm not gonna show you the houses, but my husband planted those rose bushes. These are the curtains in here. They're like the damask curtains. So anyway, I just kind of, to try and get the best light, I just pull them back and like tuck them into the blinds. So this is what I'm always sitting in front of. Here's my little camera stand. I don't want to show you guys the houses. Oh, and then I just have like a printer sitting here up on the chair. So I'm sorry that was like, okay, so I'm sorry that was so like an impromptu little room tour, but I feel like I totally forget to always do a room tour, and I know it wasn't super great or anything. This is just our guest room, and I had like a ton of stuff on the floor over there, like some pack and plays I need to put up and give back to someone. So yeah, that was really impromptu. If you guys had any questions or if you wanted to see a more in-depth room tour, I don't know how much more in-depth I could go, but if you had any questions about any of the things I just forgot to say, go ahead and ask. But I always keep forgetting, like a lot of people have asked, they remember the old setup where the camera was just turned this other way so they could kind of see behind me the pillows on the bed and like the frames on the wall. And so I had somebody ask me recently about those frames. So yep, just bought a bunch of 50-cent frames at Goodwill and popped the frame part out of them and just stuck them on the wall with no picture in them. So if you have any favorites from this week, go ahead and leave them in the comments below. I love reading your comments. Thank you so much for everyone who's super kind on my iMats experience. I don't know how much people wanted me to share, but I just went for it. So you guys were all so sweet, and yeah, I really appreciate everyone's support. You guys are great. You just leave the nicest comments, and I read every single one of them. I try and respond to every single one of them eventually. So I hope y'all have a great weekend. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Mwah.